Hello, I'm Dr O.P. Tiwari from Government College, Sri Ganganagar. Today we are going to have a brief introduction of the poem The Last Ride Together, written by Robert Browning. The Last Ride Together was first published in the collection of poems Men and Women in 1855. It was included later in dramatic romances in 1868. The poem is regarded as one of the noblest of Browning's love poems. The situation in the poem is like this. The steadfast love of a man has been rejected by the lady who does not return his feelings. So it is a one-sided love affair. The lover does not blame her, but merely claims the memory of having hopefully loved her and requests her to have one last ride with her. He is overjoyed when she consents to this demand of the lover. The ride now begins. He feels that his soul has been freed of sadness and is fluttering freshly in the wind, and the lover now feels himself transported into the other world. He is on top of the world. Past hopes of love and happiness matter no more. There was no point in thinking of what might have been if he had acted or spoken in some other manner. For all one knows, his beloved might then have even hated him. Now she is only indifferent to him. At least he has the chance to ride with her. The lover goes on to reflect about the lot of human beings in general. According to the poet, all strive, but few succeed. That means everybody does not succeed in his or her life. There is always a wide gap between aspiration and achievement and the hope and real accomplishment. As the lover rides, he feels as if his soul has gained a new insight. He begins to think that so many men work hard but still have to face failure. He had hoped that the lady would love him, while his achievement is only a last ride with her. But it does not depress him, because it is a universal feature of human life that will is seldom fully realized in action. That means we have so many dreams, but all of them are not fulfilled. Even the poet and the sculptor fail in achieving their ideals of beauty. The lover is comparatively more successful. He is at least enjoying his beloved's company on a last ride and feeling an ecstatic moment. So in this way, he is far, far better than the sculptor. One more idea has been expressed in the poem, and that is failure is a blessing in disguise. One cannot be sure of what is right or good for man in this world. If his pursuit in love had been successful and he had achieved perfect happiness on earth, there would have been nothing to look forward to in heaven. And this also brings to the fore Browning's philosophy of life, that he has said in so many of his poems that if we are not able to achieve our target or fulfill our dreams in this life, in the mundane world, then the remaining part of the target can be fulfilled in the world hereafter, or the supermundane world, or in heaven. Otherwise, what is heaven for? He says. So, the failure of a man, and here in this poem, the failure of the lover is a blessing in disguise. He can now die with the hope of fulfillment in the next life. He considers that heaven and his beloved are the ideals which lie beyond the ride. The poem ends on a striking and bold fancy of the lover. He suddenly reflects on the possibility of the ride continuing forever, so that the moment may be transformed into eternity. In this way, the poem ends on a climax of optimism. Thank you.